Okay, we're recording.
Do you guys want me to share my screen?
That would be awesome.
Okay. Yeah. I'll show you what I have so far. This is what I'm formatting right now. It's kind of being a pain. Okay, so that's my summary sheet. I actually need to move this first. Okay, so I started right here with the number of suppliers, and I just did theta power. So I went to my summary sheet and I started with theta power, or theta power, whatever you want to call it. And then that's
Hi, Jen.
that is my formula for the number of suppliers. It was just your basic D5 equals the summary of theta power. So, and then I wanted things to be blank, so I put the quotations in. And then I just drug it down. So my next one is the material cost for theta power. And the way you guys do it when you set it up, I even tried this. You can type in here and change the name. I changed mine to like AlphaGen, and everything changed for me. So that's how I knew it would work for me.
Cool.
And then I did my material costs, and there's my formula for my material cost. And then I did the number of shipped. But I was going to ask you guys, so it says current inventory right here of 54 for theta power, but I don't know, it asks you for number of shipped, and so I didn't know if I should do it by one, so count 1 instead of 54, or if I should do 54 because that's the current inventory.
I understood it to be just one.
Just one?
That's what I had understood, but I could be mistaken.
Okay, I might have to change that then, because I wasn't sure. I tried it both ways, but I ended up going with 54 because it said current inventory. So. So then I use the same formula for these 4, and I just changed my cell on the summary sheet, my summary cell. So that one was fairly easy once I figured out the first formula for the shipped by air. And then you have to do a lead time for each method of transportation. Or shipping, I should say. So my lead time was similar to my shipped air. I just used the lead time days for all 4. Is that what you had, Carrie?
Yep, that is what I got.
Okay. And then my input price, I did a greater than, and I used the number because it doesn't give you a specific. So here's my price input. And I just used $1.75. And I did try that out with a couple different numbers to make sure it changed, and it does change. And then for my total amount that's over $1.75 was 99, and I just used a sum formula for that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I did also.
Okay, perfect. So my number of items, I did a count for my number of theta power items. And then my standard deviation, did it strictly for theta power. Just the standard deviation formula. And then my average material cost, just an average. So it really wasn't hard. You have to take time to figure out, if you haven't seen it before, of what is going on. So also I don't go with Excel, so I don't know Excel very well, so it takes me longer. And then this is what I was changing over here. And you have to add a graph. I had a graph, but I was trying to rearrange, and my graph wasn't rearranging with me, so I had to erase it, and I'm going to go back in and put it back in. And you only do the graph for these right here. The airtime. Oh, I guess I should go over that with you guys too. So you have to do a shipped items count. So I just did a sum count for that for my air. And also that's going to change again when I go back through and I don't put the inventory count. I just put 1. I count it by 1. And then you have to do a lead time average. So that one I just did the average formula again. That makes sense. Did I go too fast?
I got it. It made sense to me.
Yep. No, it looks very similar to the video.
Okay. I forgot to watch the video, so I guess I better go back and do that. So, yeah.
What kind of graph were you going to use?
I had a line graph. I will insert it right now.
Yeah, I used a bar graph on the one I used.
Okay.
You know what? I did use a bar graph. And then I formatted my bar graph to be...
Did you put it on its own page, or did you just leave it on the summary page?
Let me share my screen too. I'll show you what I got. So I just kind of linked it together and put it just on the bottom of the number of items shipped and the average lead time.
Oh, yours looks so good.
I mean, I think everything was pretty much the same thing that you were showing. All the calculations were the same.
It just looks a lot better.
The list of suppliers, I don't think we need that, but I was just confused of what was the different ones. So I was typing them in and I didn't know which ones were there, so I stuck them right there.
I think that'd be nice to know actually though. So if they wanted to change that, then they could change it and the numbers would recalculate. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm sure somewhere on here.
So your inputs are the supplier and the price?
Yeah, so the white ones here, the supplier and the price. You can change that to 50. Everything changes when you change those.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure somewhere in Excel there's a way you can do like a drop-down menu and be able to select these, but I don't know how to do that yet.
Yeah, if you do a button.
A button?
Yeah, if you, gosh, let me see if I can look at mine and see if I can remember where it is. Insert. Let me get back to you on that one. I do know where I know that there's one.
Yeah.
But I have to look at my notes.
Yeah, I'm guessing that'll come up later on in the semester, maybe. I don't know, but
I would imagine.
Yeah.
So,
it's under form controls.
Under which tab, though?
I'm looking right now.
Oh, I think
the
it's
developer tab.
Which one?
I do. Okay.
Yeah, you have to have the developer tab. So if you don't have the developer tab, you'll have to add that.
Oh, I don't have that.
Yeah.
I don't don't see it under there. Mm.
It's under developer tab, form
Inserts.
controls. Insert form controls.
Just click on insert and all the buttons and drop downs and all that there.
Yeah, and the very first box under form controls under insert is the button.
Yeah.
And then and then it'll have like you can put different options in there.
Oh, you can use the combo box as well for your list of suppliers and just let them select so it changes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Are you thinking about doing that for your supplier?
Yep.
I don't think I'll do it with this one, but
Yeah, if you go to file and then options, I do believe it is. And then I think it's customize ribbon. Over on the left-hand side, yeah, there. And then go to developer and add it. Oh, just put a check mark in developer. Looks like it's over. It's already in there.
yeah.
There you go. And then hit add. And it should add it up there. There you go.
There it
And
is.
see the insert? And it has a drop-down arrow. It's like halfway
Where's
in
that?
between.
Oh,
Insert.
right there.
And then that
Okay.
under form controls, that first box, that's the button. You can add a button.
Okay. Oh, okay. Nice, thank you. Convenient. I'll have to play around with that a little bit.
Cool. Anyone have any questions?
No.
No.
Nope, I think this one was fairly straightforward, I thought.
It's
Yeah, I agree.
all the stuff that we just did in the assignment, so
Yeah.
it should be pretty easy to manage.
Yeah.
When
Okay, so are we
meeting?
meeting Thursday?
I will not be able to make it on Thursday. I'm actually leaving out of town and I'll be driving all night. So if you guys want to meet, then
I can do
watch it after.
Wednesdays if it's usually 9 o'clock or after. If it's anything before that, I have problems. But if we do 9 o'clock, I can do Wednesday. That works for everyone else.
Do you guys want to do Wednesday this week so that Reagan can come? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yep.
Okay, let's do Wednesday this week so Reagan can come.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, thank you guys. Okay, we'll see you Wednesday at 9 then. I'm going to hop
Okay.
off.
All right,
Okay, cool.
sounds good.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
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 I'll send out the link.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you guys so much.
You're welcome. Thanks, Carrie, for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.